Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to What's Up Caribbean. Island Space Caribbean Museum, located on the northeast corner of Westfield Broward Mall, is a non-profit organization dedicated to the development and advancement of arts, culture, history, and educational initiatives that represent the Caribbean region in South Florida and the diaspora community. The organization produces events and supports independent artists, organizations, and groups who deliver high-level presentations in various art forms. During the month of May 2024, in celebration of Haitian Heritage Cultural Month, the public had the opportunity to visit a beautiful exhibit called L'Union fait la force, Unity is Strength, featuring a gathering of many outstanding Haitian artists. Today, we invite you to join us for a panel at the museum during the closing ceremony of this exhibit on May 31st, 2024. I'm Elizabeth Guerin, and I have been honored with the privilege of being chosen as the moderator of the panel. Stay tuned for more.
Island Space Caribbean Museum is a significant passion for me, and I'm glad that everyone is here. But not every time we have an event, we get to welcome three of our city, I was about to say commissioners, but they're not commissioners in plantation, they're council members. And I did want to say to the three plantation council members, if and when you are ready to sit, before a formal introduction, you can join us here before we get to our panel discussion. So thank you, everyone. Again, I am Sexy Man. Thank you for being here. Island Space Caribbean Museum welcomes you, and more to come soon.
I'm taking this opportunity to thank all the sponsors, the beautiful Cynthia Mangonez, Cynthia Tavernier, Cynthia Verna, and my brother who is not here yet, but who sponsors his drinks, Leslie Danancourt with the Danancourt Group, as well as the cameraman from Whoopi Production, my brother. Thank you very much. And without mentioning it, but everybody knows Island TV is the owner of this house. That's your house, Island TV. Thank you very much.
So today I have the pleasure of introducing our moderator, Elizabeth Guerin. A renowned media personality from Haiti, she began her career under her journalist mother's guidance, achieving fame with the radio series Oui, les voilà, and hosting the first Haitian TV talk show with a live audience. Relocating to South Florida in 2002, she co-launched HTN, the first 24-hour Haitian TV station in the US, and currently produces and hosts What's Up Caribbean on NBC while co-owning Island TV. Without any further ado, Let's welcome our moderator for today, Elizabeth Guerin.
First of all, congratulations to these amazing artists. I am very honored to be here with you tonight and to be your moderator to host this prestigious panel that I will introduce to you in a moment for this wonderful, powerful exhibit, L'Union fait la force. Do we have people who are not Haitian here? No? Okay, so L'Union fait la force is our motto in the middle of our Haitian flag. And we will find out today if us Haitians will really follow that motto. We'll ask questions to our panelists. And we do not have a lot of time, so I'm not going to talk too much. I would just like to remind you, as Jimmy just did it, that these paintings, as you know, they are for sale. So you still have time today to buy them. The one that speaks to your soul. Yes, we can do this. So right now, let's introduce our panelists. So voilà, nous avons Alexandra Leclerc here.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Alexandra Gentil-Leclerc. I am a writer. I am a teacher. I'm a mindfulness meditation coach. I teach yoga and art as a healing tool.
Mon nom c'est Gary Philippe, ingénieur de formation depuis 55 ans, 56 ans maintenant, excusez-moi. Et mon travail m'a amené à travers le monde, en Amérique latine, en Afrique, au Cameroun d'ailleurs, et en Asie, en Indonésie. Donc j'ai été porté par pas mal de cultures qui malheureusement ne se reflètent pas dans mon travail artistique. Je peins. Et j'ai plein d'apprendre ici.
My name is Jean-Jacques Stéphane Alexis. I'm an artist, I paint. I'm also a writer, and most of the time I like promoting other artists. I've been working as a curator for a long time, around Florida and previously in Washington, D.C. I used to work at the Organization of American States for many years, and that's got me started with art. But my history with art was completely an accident. My mother was related to Tiga, and he had this studio called Potomita. So on Saturday, my mom needed somewhere to send us so she could go do her stuff. So she dropped us off chez Tiga as babysitting. So since we were really annoying and running around, Tiga gave us painting and he gave us something to do. And that's how it started. But for many years, I gave it up. I didn't want to touch it. And then my son, when he was 5, wanted to paint. So I took him to an art school, and the teacher took a magazine, put it in front of him, and gave him some colors and told him, copy this. And that didn't work well with me, so I went to talk to him. I said, what are you doing? He said, well, I've been teaching for 40 years, and that's what we're doing. I'm like, well, a child, is an encyclopedia. It doesn't need a magazine to copy. And he's like, well, what do you know? I'm an expert, you're just a parent. So the following week, I took a class, and I painted something. And the owner of the shop wanted to buy it. Then my son said he's not coming to the school anymore. It's either I teach him or he doesn't do it. And that's how we became an artist.
Hi, my name is Cleopatra. I am the co-founder of an app called My Native Tongue. So I'm an emerging Haitian in tech. This app was first created in 2018 while in Haiti. We were in Cameroon, and we were looking for a game to play with our Haitian family and friends that didn't speak English. And we noticed a lack immediately in that moment. So we wrote down, scribbled some words on little note cards and started playing in Creole. We put various words, chaudière, lakai, and you would have to give clues. When we came back to the States, we thought, wow, that was a really fun game. We should play it. As a first generation Haitian, also, we're losing our culture. Being in America is amazing, but we're not speaking English at home with our family and friends and our kids. So it was a great way to connect everyone and using technology instead of dividing us to bring us together. Now we have 13 different languages. We're currently on the Apple Store and Google Play Store. Spanish, we have Jamaican, Patois, Trinidadian English, Chinese, to name a few. And it's been such a thrill and such a journey in spreading the word and hoping that it connects with everyone.
My name is Mecca Guimond Marcelin. I'm a teacher, hip hop artist, poet, spoken word artist, actor, and a program director for my own nonprofit, Children's Hope Chest of Dreams. So we bring a little bit of the, got you, my brother, thank you. And program director for my nonprofit, Children's Hope Chest of Dreams. We do business as Fepuli in the Haitian community. But we create, what I'm most prideful about besides being an artist, is that our organization provides cultural programming for the very purpose that we feel like we're losing our culture, we're losing our language, we're losing our tradition and what we know about our heritage. And so through cultural programming for youth and adults as well, but we target mostly the youth, that that's where our success rate and that's where our target audience is. And that's where my love is, my passion is in the Haitian culture. I feel that we're not really united as we should be, and so through the arts and the culture, we promote, our history, our heritage, our love for Haiti.
So, what does l'union fait la force mean to you as an artist, as a Haitian?
What it means to me is that we should be together in things that we do, peut-être ensemble. But as you can see with all the confusion and all the mass hysteria, we're not together. The reason that we even was the first independent black empire is because at that time we had l'union. But
Did we really have it? Because we killed l'Empire just after he gave us our independence. So was it unity for you? I'm just asking.
For beating the French, it was. For beating the French. Now, our own internal, whatever it is that we had going on, that's something else. I wasn't there, and I'll let the professional historians break that down. But I think that the fight that we were in against our oppressors, something that was so, they thought that it could not be done, that's something so incredible. I think there was l'union at that time. We were fighting for liberté, égalité, fraternité. It could be under whatever banner. People say ensemble nous fort, si c'est créole n'a parlé, parce que l'union fait la force, c'est français lié tout. You know what I'm saying? So if we were fighting the French, but then we adopted their slogan,
and many other things from them.
And that could be the beginning of our problem as well. Is that
colonisation with notre terrain. We still mentally colonized.
So l'union fait la force, c'est d'être ensemble, it's working together. The concept of it. More hands in the pot working together, we can get more done. That should be the concept that all African, should have in their minds. As far as it being in French and in Haiti, are we doing that today? I can't say much for that.
How would you translate that in Creole? Maybe we can change it in the future.
Ensemble nous fort.
Ensemble nous fort.
Ensemble nous fort. Ensemble nous plus fort. Ensemble nous fort. Ensemble nous plus fort. That's what it is. Together, we are strong.
Like Mecca explained, we did adopt that slogan, and at the time it fit. L'union fait la force. It fit because it met the purpose. The purpose was to be free, and it did do what it was supposed to do. Now, if we were to look at it today, the way that we look at it, I think that l'union fait la force should be taught in school, in education, because.
You're talking about the real meaning of it.
The real meaning, because it's on the flag. You hear of it, but what does it really mean? L'union, and then fait la force. Is it taught in school for us to be together and be strong together? So I think that having the vision of what it means should be taught. So that way the new generation, the past generation, the future generations, if the vision is of l'union fait la force, it has to be taught because it can be learned to be united and be strong together. And it's just a lack of having that vision, that clear vision. Because you could have a vision, but if it's not clear to everybody, it's not really serving its purpose. The purpose of l'union fait la force is for us to remember that together we were strong and we were independent, and still today we're an independent nation, quote unquote. Okay. Well, But I think that l'union can be taught in schools. Definitely, teamwork, right? That's l'union. Look at this beautiful space we have here. There's a union right here, right? L'union fait la force in this room. So we understand what it means when we see it, when we do it. We feel it in our hearts. Tonight is l'union fait la force. Look at this room here. This is amazing, l'union fait la force. So we understand it when there's beauty and when there's something wonderful and when we have to fight together to achieve a specific goal. But in schools, we should teach. I think that if it was taught, then people would understand. Tonight, this is l'union. L'union fait la force. Tonight. Now, if we were to do something else that would probably not be of everyone's interest, maybe it wouldn't be that way. But what is the vision of l'union fait la force? What does it mean? Because not everybody is taught to work in teams. Not everybody is a team player. But l'union fait la force, you have to be a team player. You have to play in teams. You have to know how to work with another team, even if you don't totally agree in everything that the other person is saying. But that can be taught. That's in education. So we have to probably go back to history to understand that all of these people that came together for l'Union fait la force, at the time, they said, okay, we're going to come together, but now,
That's the mentality.
yeah, but now, l'union fait la force, and we're going to do what we're supposed to do.
And Cleopatra, your turn.
I feel like the saying was created from a place of desperation that we needed at the time. And we've been stuck there as a people. 1804 is the definition. We have to reimagine what that means and get out of a fighting mentality and see how we can support ourselves in our different arts and our skill set and see how we can bring up Haiti together here in America to help those at home that are not able to help themselves right now. I agree a lot with what Mecca said and borrowing the slogan from other countries and seeing what they did with it and what our definition is of it. And I think exactly what you said. I think what we're doing here today is constantly promoting. Like whenever a Haitian artist comes out, we promote a Beyonce, a Jay-Z, like they're gods, but our own Haitian artists, do we do that for them? You know?
Bon, tout a été, presque tout a été dit. L'essentiel, c'est ce que Jacques s'est fait. Donc, ce que moi je voudrais ajouter, c'est que l'idée de l'union fait la force. Quand ça reste une idée, et en Haïti, ça se perd dans les vies, ça s'est perdu dans les vies. Tandis que dans les provinces, dans la paysannerie, il y a encore l'union fait la force, avec les combites. Oui. Donc, encore, ça se perd parce que le paysan va parasiter les villes, dans les bidonvilles. Donc, la production locale n'existe pas, n'existe plus. Même le riz qu'on exportait, on importe le sucre, on importe. Donc, il n'y a pas de cercle de travail qui nécessite les convicts. Donc, c'est ce que moi je voulais dire, parce que ça existe et ça va en se diminuant.
For me, l'Union fait la force is a great ideal. It's an ideal, it's a goal, it's a slogan, but it has yet to be fulfilled. Yeah, because in our lives every day, it's not evident that we live by those ideas and goals. If we look at our people, our elected officials, I mean their actions every day, it's completely the opposite. First, I also would like to point your attention to, I personally feel that isn't the wrong slogan for us because it's not original. I don't know if many of you know that, but we copied it from 2 other countries. Belgium is the first country to have that as their slogan. Bulgaria was the second, and Haiti copied it later. Now, as slaves, it was normal for them to unite to fight the common oppressor. But as soon as we became a country, the first thing we did is we killed the emperor. So that was the declaration of war on unity. And from that day on, you can see it whether in the diaspora, in Haiti, everywhere we are. Competition makes it so hard for people to want to help others. Maybe in a few pockets you see some artists get together and they help each other, but in general, we don't like to see our brothers succeed. And it becomes the norm.
And why?
It's the me complex. Everybody is me. I think over time, it's a reaction to struggles, economic problems, political problems, social problems. People are so preoccupied with their own problems that they, even if they wanted to, they can't afford it. They just don't.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now invite you to listen to a few artists who were part of the L'Union fait la force exhibit.
Through art, we are representing our country, so it's an honor for me to be part of such a beautiful exhibition.
As artists, we are ambassadors for the Haitian culture and positive change. I'm very happy to be here and to see everybody here tonight to celebrate Haitian Heritage Month.
And it's an honor to be with such an esteemed group of creatives here and to spread a little bit of light in very challenging times right now and to raise the vibration and the frequency with the word Haiti tonight.
I am so grateful for this platform for us artists to showcase the beauty that we all feel in our hearts of our homeland. And I am grateful for the opportunity to share it with others because I think you can escape and see the Haiti perhaps of our youth.
But I'm very grateful to be here tonight and I'm happy to participate in such a movement, positive movement that celebrates Haitian and culture and our richness.
I feel very blessed to be here today. I feel very blessed to be surrounded by so many lovely faces that share the same culture and love for Haiti that I do through my art and be able to experience that with not only some other very talented individual artists, but also with the Haitian community. So thank you all for coming out here today.
All my work right there is inspired from Haitian struggle, Haitian darkness for now, but I'm trying to put some light in it. If you see, I'm using like bright colors everywhere. It's a way to tell my people, light is coming. Keep strong.
Okay, so with your experience, how do you think that the world sees us? People who are not Haitians. From what you've heard, your own opinion on that. Who's gonna speak first?
The world. The world is a big place. I think that there are two poles. There is a pole of educated people who respect other people and know the virtues, the values, the morals, and the history of Haiti and the Haitian people, and the different changes that we've gone through, and they understand the process of changes throughout the world, because the United States as well went through a lot of struggles, right, for it to become the United States in other countries in the world. So there's this group of people that really appreciates, loves, and would love to see how the new generation of artists from Haiti or of Haitian descendants are developing. I can tell you a few names of artists in Europe. They've never been to Haiti, but they are of Haitian descent, and they're in all the newspapers right now in Europe, and their art is all inspired by Haiti. And then you have another pole that probably is a mixture of jealousy, envy, just wants to have their paws on our natural resources, wants to erase the Haitian history, because it's not only a history for Haiti, but it's also a history for the world. You know, it doesn't matter where you're from, but the history of Haiti has helped you get wherever you are today.
And Hollywood refused to talk about it. They refused to make a movie about it.
Well,
even in Napoleon, they never mentioned Haiti, who fought his army.
I will tell you even more. If you went to the Lycée Français in Haiti, you had never learned about Haiti being independent from the French. They just recently put it in books in the Lycée Français. They never said that Napoleon lost in Haiti. Even if you were studying at the Lycée Français in Port-au-Prince. So, what about us? I mean, I'm thinking, okay, we're waiting for other people to say, but what are we saying? I didn't see anybody say anything about the movie Napoleon. I didn't see any groups of Haitians saying, what about the crimes that he committed against Haitians? Everybody went to see the movie Napoleon. It didn't talk much about it.
I mean, I did on my show, but...
I wanted to go with a book, a very good book that talks about the crimes that Napoleon did on Haitian people. There's an author that writes about that, but then again, you know, sometimes you feel like you stand alone. But I think, so I think that there are two poles, and in between those two poles, you have maybe some Haitians on one pole and maybe some Haitians on another pole as well. But if we were to envision the Haiti of tomorrow, then we would say maybe the marketing needs to be refreshed. Maybe the idea of the vision that we have of Haiti needs to be touched a little bit, because I think that especially people who live in Miami, they know the they know that Haitian people are hard workers. They come here, they don't know the language, they go to school. Their kids go through the system and they become doctors, lawyers, even if they didn't know how to read and write. We hear stories all the time.
So I don't know if one of you wants to comment about it, because I do have a last question before we take the question from the public.
I do.
Okay.
I love that question, and talking about Hollywood and the recognition of Haiti. I mean, I know the first time I saw Black Panther and they talked about Wakanda, the first movie I was like, that's Haiti.
That's
like,
a progress,
you know,
but it's recent. It's just happened.
But
Mr. Danny Glover tried. Many people tried to have this Our Beautiful Story in Hollywood.
But in the second movie,
but it's becoming.
In the second
It's
movie,
happening.
it did come up. So I think that social media is a powerful tool. We have to tell our own stories. All of you here are storytellers. Just share, share, share. For those that are ignorant and don't know much about Haiti, educate them. Have the patience. For those that do, support them and teach them more. But it's up to us to teach people about our own culture.
Thank you. So, how can individuals and organizations help promote Haitian artists, Haitian art in general?
Well, myself as an artist, I would say that there's a lack of funding in whatever departments it is, wherever it comes from or wherever it's supposed to come from. Anytime it comes down to the artists, we're not at the table, we get scraps. I think that we need to be integrated more, be at the table so that we know exactly what's going on and what's due to the artists. Some of the artists that want to even become artists full-time won't, because in Haiti they always say that the artists die poor.
Yeah.
And here it's the same thing also. You know, the artists, we have more opportunities, but artists that paint and try to put themselves out there on a full-time level or on a creative level, they never prosper from their work. And I think that we get used a lot, you know. We showcase the art, but I think that places should also promote selling the art so that that artist can make a living, and you know, but the funding is what I see that's really a problem. Wherever I go, they always talk about there's not enough funding for the artists. And so I think that
For Haitian art.
For Haitian art, yes.
There's always funding for other.
Thank you for, that's what we're talking about, so that's why, that's what we're talking about, yeah. So there's no funding for the Haitian art. But we want to show it everywhere, but we don't want to promote it in a way where we can sell it so that the artist can survive, or whatever institutions that he's promoting, like the programs that we do, or even some of the things that we do that we charge. A portion of it always goes back into the organization, so that we can do a free painting class, so that we can do a free, poetry seminar or session.
I like the way that Mecca talks about the funds, because there's a lot of money out there, trust me. There's a lot of money out there.
Absolutely.
But the money always goes to the same people. The same people. The same people. And the little ones, then, they get pushed away. It would be beautiful to say, just think about the Haitian artists when you're going to do something. Think that we are capable, think that we can, think that you can fund a... I did something really simple the other day in Little Haiti with kids. It was 3 Saturdays of teaching French and Creole to kids, and we had about 157 families show up. And the fund was really, really limited. Now, we need more money to do things like that, and we don't have to wait for Haitian Heritage Month, because we're Haitians every day. Are we Haitians every day?
But
I'm Haitian every day.
Don't you think it's also our responsibility to be more structured and to try to promote our art throughout the year, and not only during Heritage Month? I mean, I really applaud Jimmy Moise, Kylie Thompson, you, Mindy, for doing this wonderful museum, but we need more people also in our community to be more structured and to propose interesting stuff.
Well, you're absolutely right, and we need people to have more of this mindset of being of philanthropy, because we have a lot of rich Haitians too. So we should go out there and talk to those rich Haitians and say, support us as Haitians. Support Jimmy, support the little things that I do in Little Haiti or Mecca or all the other artists. You know, so I mean, there are big Haitian organizations as well. So I think that like I said, it's not an easy answer. It's not just an answer.
I want to say something real quick.
Okay.
It kind of brings us right back to that Union for la Force.
Absolutely.
Okay? You say, how do we get ourselves to get our art out there? Art collectives. Artists need to get together, create collectives so that we share resources, experiences. The universities and medias, they need to profile Haitian artists. It's not when it's May that they call us to do a show because, you know, they want to, you know, fulfill their little obligation. Okay, like she says, we Haitian every day, but we have a lot of artists here. How many of you have gone to a show where you receive a participation fee?
Oops.
You ever heard of that? Rarely, right? But it's very common for other groups of artists to receive participation fees. Okay? Whenever we go and we pitch a show at a university, a college, or you know, any organization, there's never any funds. But yet, you know, they have all kind of exhibit for a month on black art basils and all different things, but when it's never any funding. So we need to organize ourselves. So again, we full circle to that unity and strength, create art collectives so that we can pool our resources. There you go, Combi.
Thank you.
Something new for.
Ensemble nous fort. Voilà. Any questions from the public? Okay, Sophia first because she's been translating, and then you after.
So, hello everyone, I'm Sophia Lacroix, and I have a couple of comments. First about the L'Union Faire la Force, when you were asking about the diaspora. You know, I've been a member of the Haitian diaspora in Miami, now in Broward, for many, many years, and I've been privileged to be part of the nonprofit sector. As someone who still works in my full-time world in the nonprofits, I do think that the nonprofits, especially the Haitian nonprofits, do an effort and support our fellow Haitians, especially the ones that are just arriving. So I'm very proud of that. So it's not like a vacant space. And the other thing about the idea of the combit of artists, which, you know, we've coined that name, we better save it on GoDaddy's phone. You've coined that, quickly. Okay, I've always wanted to be part of a Haitian collective. I recently joined a collective of artists in Broward called the Sobra Collective. I would love to see that happen because talking about funding, Mandy and I are awardees for Broward Arts for funding for the arts, and they promoted, they funded very small funding, but funded something specifically geared at the Haitian community. I recently had a show where I showcased Haitian food, Haitian recipes into paintings, promoting Haitian month. But I think collectively, if artists can get together, write a grant, come up with a project, educate ourselves. There's money in Dave, there's money in Broward Arts. We can collectively apply for a grant and make something happen outside of Haitian month.
So I think the political sphere has to be worked better. You need to hold your Haitian politicians accountable. They're in positions of power, they're in there when budgets are being made, and these strategies are being done. You have to hold them more accountable. I don't see that. You have a lot of representation, but you talk about funding. If you have representation, you're supposed to get funding. So that is another part of the mix that you guys need to work very, very, very hard. That's a missing piece that I've seen as a Jamaican observer, right? Because the different communities work it. I live in Miami Beach. I'm not active in Miami Beach. We just had a Creole Fest down there, right? I'm not sure if some of you got, well, that's where we met. That was done because of, I'm the chair of the Black Affairs Advisory in Miami Beach. I made that happen because I made sure that the people I got elected on the Miami Beach Commission, because I'm also president of the largest HOA down there, they have to come to me for votes. So I hold them accountable. Everybody has to have a champion on the dais to push a project through. It will never happen if you just go by the administration. They're not going to do it. Somebody on the dais has to champion that, and you have to push that. Right? Write the genealogy. Here, we have to push it from the dais. So you guys have to really understand that dimension and work that, because you have the political people elected, they have to work for you.
My question is, you said you thought that you borrowed the motto. So what should it be? If not unity, strength, then what should it be?
What should it be? Again, I think it should be a collective effort. It shouldn't be something that we're trying to copy from the French just to translate it. I think that's still doing a disservice. But whatever it should be in Creole. All right? It should not be in French.
Yes.
It should not be the colonizers' language on our flag. That doesn't make any sense to me at all. Whatever it should be in our revolutionary language, and French should not be the first language of Haiti. It should be in Creole.
My name is Dr. Saint-Just, Professor of Education. We want to put ourselves together, our head together. I have a question for you. Any one of you who's not living in Little Haiti or who's not living in North Miami, can you tell me or tell us whether the neighbor to your right and the one to your left or the one in front in your neighborhood is Haitian?
Quick answer? No.
I know the answer is no. Because Haitians, for some reason, don't like living with Haitians. How do you think we're going to put our heads together?
My neighbor is Haitian.
Est-ce que le problème que nous avons confronté là, en tant qu'artiste, en tant que société, ce n'est pas un problème d'éducation? Est-ce que ce n'est pas un problème que nous n'avons pas créé une éducation haïtienne? Parce que ce n'est pas quoi nous là, haïtiens. Nous tous éduqués dans la langue française, nous prenons l'indépendance, nous, les frères de l'instruction chrétienne viennent éduquer. Code haïtien.
There was an agenda against Africans, period, okay? African image, African, anything that we do from Hollywood to anything, it was to destroy us. There was an agenda against us progressing. You understand? And so we're dealing with that even with, the Africans, coming out of Haiti.
Just there to be free was seen as being arrogant.
Right.
Okay? Earlier we asked the question, what do we think about the other cultures look at us as Asian? First, they look at us as some arrogant because we dare to want to fight and be free.
Yeah, that's
At
true.
that moment, we were looked upon as in everything was done to erase, our trace from history everywhere we went. I mean, I was reading somewhere that the Secretary of State back in the days when they were talking about something happening in Haiti, and he said, Haiti, what is that? He said, oh yes, a bunch of Negroes speaking French.
Wow.
So we were not looked upon as, we achieved by beating the French and, we have a great culture. No, everything was done to erase us from the books. Like you said, even in French schools, they were never taught that we defeated Napoleon.
By the way, I'm also an artist, but journalism took over. I made that shirt, okay? So just so you know. You should show it. Stand up.
You should show. Je suis un modèle ambulant. All right.
Okay. L'union fait la force. I think we do that. We do it in a bad way. Nous entendons pour faire saloperie seulement. Nous entendons pour faire ça pas bon seulement. Exemple. Jovenel mourit depuis 3 ans. L'union peut-être fait la force jusqu'à présent, en 2024, dans l'orchestre tué. Okay? So nous entendons, nous mettons ensemble, we put together to do the bad things. Si nous mettons ensemble pour nous faire ça qui est bon, n'importe quel changement à faire rapide, c'est sauf que nous mal utilisés. Nous faisons union, mais nous mal fait. Thank you.
this is how I turned my passion into action, because I grew up in Plantation. I've been here over 42 years, and it took until 2020 to have anybody of color represent the city of Plantation. Represent it well, and so I partner with David. I told him it's important for me personally, again, being Jamaican American and Caribbean American, because we all are one out of many one. And so I committed to showing up in person.
I want to thank you all for being with us, having explored the museum, having seen the beautiful artwork that has been showcased in the L'Union fait la Force art exhibit. We are so grateful to Jimmy Moise and Le Petit Club. We are grateful to the artists who have participated. And at this closing event this evening, we're grateful to our moderator and panelists, all of our commissioners and mayor from the city of Plantation who have been such great hosts to us. And thank you to all of you for spending your evening with us to close out this amazing Haitian Heritage Month art exhibit with this wonderful event.